Archaeologists, taken aback by the discovery, are investigating reports of enormous skeletons in caves located in Nevada. During their exploration, they also came across a worn-down sandal measuring 15 inches and massive handprints imprinted on the cave walls. Greetings to all. Today's video focuses on the investigation conducted by archaeologists in Lovelock, Nevada, regarding the alleged existence of colossal human skeletons. In this area, a 15-inch sandal and enormous handprints were discovered. Known as the Giants of Lovelock, these findings were initially made in 1911 by miners who were searching for guano. They unearthed over 60 human skeletons, some of which were said to measure between 7 and 8 feet in height. Through radiocarbon dating, it was determined that these remains and the plant material found in the cave dated back to a period ranging from 2030 BC to 1218 BC. The Paiute tribes, who are indigenous to this region, have passed down stories about a savage group known as the Site Ka, who supposedly migrated to the area approximately 3,000 years ago. Without further delay, let us now proceed with our discussion. For years, archaeologists have been perplexed by assertions that an ancient civilization of colossal individuals, reaching heights of up to 10 feet, once inhabited the southwestern region of the United States. Over the past century, archaeologists have made fascinating discoveries inside a cave in Lovelock, Nevada, including supersized human skulls, 15-inch sandals, and massive handprints, which have consistently piqued the interest of both scientists and the general public. The origin of the claims surrounding the Giants of Lovelock can be traced back to Native American accounts that spoke of a merciless tribe of invaders with fair skin and red hair, known for their violent conflicts with local groups. Eventually, these invaders were cornered in a cave and met their demise. Experts in the field of archaeology suggest that the narrative surrounding the Giants of Lovelock is probably an embellishment, or possibly a complete falsehood. Nevertheless, certain fragments of evidence persist, fueling the optimism of believers. Although the initial discoveries associated with these alleged giants date back to the early 1900s, tales regarding their existence persist as both professionals and ordinary individuals remain determined to uncover the veracity behind these accounts. The monumental discovery began with a duo of miners stumbling upon the colossal remains back in 1911. Their purpose for being there was to search for guano, a valuable fertilizer and key ingredient in gunpowder derived from the excrement of birds or bats. During their excavation of the guano, these prospectors unexpectedly unearthed a startling discovery: over 60 human skeletons, surpassing their initial expectations. There were reports of exceptionally large individuals, with heights ranging from 7 to 8 feet, adding to the intrigue surrounding the matter. According to the 1935 biography of John T. Reed, a mining engineer who worked in Lovelock, Nevada, he made a significant discovery when he came across a skeleton approximately 20 miles south of the town. This remarkable find revealed that the individual, whose remains formed the framework, stood at an impressive height of precisely 7 feet and 7 inches. Unearthing the cave in both 1912 and 1924 yielded a vast collection of artifacts, although there is no substantiated proof of the existence of the giant men from an ancient lineage whose skeletons were supposedly discovered in central Nevada. Among the discoveries, there were no surprises as anticipated. Baskets, duck calls, arrowheads, and ceremonial objects meticulously crafted to resemble various animals. Among the discoveries, there were also peculiar findings, such as enormous sandals that seemed to have been previously worn. If converted to US sizing, these shoes, measuring approximately 15 inches in length, would correspond to a size 29. The cave contained human remains and plant material that were dated through radiocarbon dating, revealing a time range spanning from 2030 BC to 1218 BC. A peculiar discovery included a handprint that seemed to be carved into the stone, appearing twice as large as a typical human hand. The reports regarding these excavations appeared to magnify the stature of the giants, with claims in 1931 suggesting they reached heights of 8.5 and 10 feet. In a striking juxtaposition to the Native American Paiute tribe, a few of them possessed the distinct feature of red hair, a truly remarkable characteristic. While the origins of their existence may continue to be shrouded in mystery, the oral tradition may provide valuable hints and insights. The Paiute tribes, who have inhabited this region since ancient times, have passed down tales of an ancient group known as the Siteka, believed to have settled in the area approximately 3,000 years ago. In accordance with Paiute mythology, the Siteka initiated conflict with both their neighbors and the Paiute people themselves, distinguishing themselves with their distinct red hair. The accounts of Spanish conquistador Pedro Chiesa de Leon from the 16th century appeared to support the notion of a formidable and enigmatic tribe of red-haired barbarians. During his time in Peru, he came across a fascinating tale about a group of enormous individuals who arrived by sea on reed rafts that resembled large boats. Astonishingly, some of these men were so tall that their lower legs alone equaled the height of an average-sized person. The account aligns with the experiences of the indigenous people of Peru, who navigated across Lake Titicaca using boats made from woven reeds. As per the Paiute legend, in due course, the tribes united in order to combat these Siteka. The invaders were pursued relentlessly, driven into a cave where they faced a barrage of arrows and a blazing fire blocking their escape. The outcome was a combination of fatalities caused by arrows piercing their bodies, the engulfing flames, and the suffocating smoke. According to the tales, the skirmish resulted in the demise of all the Siteka. There is concrete archaeological evidence indicating a significant fire occurrence at the entrance of the cave. However, there are historians who offer alternative explanations for the available evidence. According to a study conducted by the University of Nevada, the so-called giant remains, which were previously believed to belong to significantly taller individuals, were actually found to be only about 6 feet tall, debunking the notion of them being 8 or 10 feet tall. In Sarah Winnemucca Hopkins' book Life Among the Paiutes, Their Wrongs and Claims, there is no mention of giants. However, it does provide references to barbarians. According to historians, the transformation of dark hair to red in arid desert conditions has been observed, which could possibly provide an explanation for the presence of red-haired remains. In her book, Fossil Legends of the First Americans, historian Adrienne Mayer suggests that local entrepreneurs may have exaggerated the size of the human remains as a means to boost tourism in the region. In Winnemucca, Nevada, the History Museum presently holds a vast collection of artifacts discovered in Lovelock Cave. Despite a crowdfunding initiative in 2014 aimed at advancing the exploration of the caves, only a meager $10 was raised. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.